Diane Leather Charles, 7 January 1933, 5 September 2018, was an English athlete who was the first woman to run a sub-minute 5-minute mile. Early life. Leather was born in Streatley, Staffordshire. She was one of 6 children and the only daughter of Mabel Mead Barringer and James Leather, a surgeon. She played lacrosse as a child, and watching the 1952 Summer Olympics sparked her interest in athletics. While studying chemistry at the Birmingham College of Technology, now Aston University, she joined the Birchfield Harriers Athletics Club in Birmingham and was coached by Doris Nelson Neal. She later worked as an analytical chemist at the University of Birmingham. Athletic career. Neal saw that Leather had the potential to perform well in longer races. However, at the time the longest recognized event in women's athletics was the 200-meter race. This limit had been adopted after 6 women collapsed at the finish line in an 800-meter race at the 1928 Olympics. Nevertheless, Neal coached Leather for racing the mile, and the following year, she broke the world best time, running a mile in 5:2.6. Her achievement was labeled world best rather than world record by the IOF, as the distance was not officially recognized for a further 15 years. On 29 May 1954, Leather broke the 5-minute barrier with a time of 4 minutes and 59.6 seconds during the Midlands Women's AA Championships at Birmingham's Alexander Sports Ground. Coincidentally, it was only 23 days since Roger Bannister had become the first man. In 1955, Leather broke the mile record by a further 15 seconds, achieving her personal best of 4:45. This remained the world record for 7 years, until New Zealand's Marise Chamberlain ran 4:41.4 in 1962. Leather won 2 European Championship silver medals at 800 meters at the 1954 event in Bern. She was second behind the Soviet Union's Nina Okhalenko in 2:9.8, while at the 1958 event in Stockholm, she was second to another Soviet, Yelizaveta Yermolaeva, running 2:6.6. She was also a 2-time winner of the women's race at the International Cross Country Championships in 1954 and 1955, and won the National Cross Country Women's title 4 times. She married Peter Charles, an industrial engineer turned financial consultant, in 1959, and competed in her final competition, the 1960 Summer Olympics in Rome, as Diane Charles. She was eliminated in the heats of the 800 meters in 2:14.24. She held the British record for 1500 for 11 years and held claim to the world mark in the mile for 8 years in total. Personal life. Charles retired from athletics at the age of 27 and lived in Cornwall for the remainder of her life. She worked for child protection agencies and was a volunteer. She was married for more than 55 years. Her husband died in 2017 and had 4 children and 13 grandchildren. She died on 5 September 2018, aged 85, in Truro, Cornwall. She had recently suffered a stroke.